Hi, I'm Glynn Loope. I'm the Executive Director of Cigar Rights of America here at the annual famous Cigarnival in Pennsylvania. And the number one message we want to convey here today, and we really appreciate this opportunity to tell this message, is that the number one issue confronting every cigar smoker in America is the FDA regulation of cigars. The FDA has now proposed 5 times their intent to regulate. The last time was April 26, where they intend to regulate this year. This could be a disastrous occurrence for premium cigars. So we have legislation filed in the United States Congress, H.R. 1639 and S. 1461, that would exempt premium cigars from FDA regulation. Fortunately, on Friday afternoon, we picked up our 207th member of the United States Congress to sign on to our bill in the House of Representatives. That's absolutely critical. We're trying to get to that magic number of 218, a working majority. We want to go beyond that, but that's the magic number. On this past Friday, we released a list of 96 members of Congress. We hope everybody will go to our website, look at that release, and see if their member of Congress is on that list. Encourage them to sign up, call their district office, call their offices in Washington. We posted all their phone numbers and websites for all those members of the House. We're going to come out with a similar list for the United States Senate. It's imperative that your members sign up on this legislation to exempt cigars from FDA regulation. Some of the things that they're considering that would decimate this industry would be, well, think about this event where cigar makers, some of the world's greatest cigar makers, are giving out a free cigar. The FDA would love to get rid of the entire notion of the free cigar, which, as you know and I know, is how we determine what we like. Cigar makers give you a cigar, everybody's palate is different. You determine what you like, and you go out and buy that great cigar. The FDA would love to get rid of the notion of the free sample. In addition to advertising and marketing restrictions, getting rid of the idea of the walk-in humidor, because the FDA despises the idea of self-service tobacco. Blends, forcing cigar makers to submit their blends to the federal government for approval before they're allowed to go to market. Decimating those beautiful cigar boxes with warning labels that are totally unwarranted in this industry. And that's just a small list. We know the FDA is studying a Canadian model of tobacco control, and we've got to prevent that from coming to the United States. This is the number one issue. But in addition to that, CRA is feverishly fighting smoking bans and taxation measures all over the country, from the local government to the state government level. This year, fortunately, statewide smoking bans died in Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, West Virginia, Kentucky. We're going to continue to fight those types of propositions in places like South Carolina, Texas, and Indiana. We're trying to get those taxes rolled back on cigars that have just gutted the brick and mortar shops of New York. So we've got a full political agenda. But for the first time, the cigar industry is mobilizing itself politically. We're trying to demonstrate through events like this that passionate cigar smokers are cigar voters. We want people to remember what their members of the legislature do when they go to the polls. It's time to make this a political constituency for the first time in history. So it's an exciting time to be a cigar smoker in America, but we've got to prevent the federal government from just decimating this industry. So we hope all the folks watching this will go to cigarrights.org, sign up for $35 a year, and there's Rocky Patel, armed for battle, ready to fight the FDA. We hope that everybody goes to cigarrights.org. For $35 for a one-year membership, we ship you 2 great cigars, a membership card that's good for discounts at cigar shops all over America. Help support this industry. In fact, we know that we're creating what could be the equivalent, I see on your shirt, the NRA of cigars. A grassroots effort that says, listen, we're not going to take this anymore. It's time to roll back smoking bans. It's time to roll back onerous taxation. It's time to prevent this type of regulation from interfering with these great cigar makers providing this product that you and I share so passionately. So with that, we appreciate your help and hope you support the cause.